Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're gonna have a look at this. And what is this? Well, it's a microscope, and it's a very specific microscope. It's not to watch in your ear or your nose or anything else that would be even more dirty. It's for checking out fiber optic cables like this one. And a colleague of mine has borrowed this at work from another company, not the manufacturer, but someone who sells these devices. And he was checking it out to see if this was something that we needed for work. And well, I grabbed it and asked if I could borrow it for a day. So yeah, let's see what this can do and how this might be helpful, because I already did some checking and there is something to gain here. Here is the device. It has a battery somewhere, so you charge it, and it has a USB connector right there that you can use to charge this unit up. Otherwise it's a handheld unit, so when you are in a data center or in a network switch rack, it's easy to bring along, and you don't actually need to connect it to anything. It can do a picture of what you are watching, and it can analyze that and tell you if it's good or bad. So, but it does connect to your phone. This is a very dirty iPhone. Yeah, that helped a little bit. Oh, you can see the date and the time. What it does is that it connects through Wi-Fi, and you can get a picture of what you're watching on your phone, but using the device. The device has a built-in analyzer that looks at the picture and tells you if this cable is good or bad. That means when you're out there, you actually get an indication right away if the cable you're messing with, if that's good for whatever, if it's up to spec. The thing comes with a carrying case. I haven't even gone through this. Seems like there's a weird USB connector there. There is some cleaning materials for fiber optic cables. Alcohol swab. I don't know if these are normally in there or if this is what it is. And there is a charger. Well, that's another charger. Yeah. The USB connection can be used for charging, or you can hook it up to something like you can transfer pictures to your computer. I haven't tried that. I'm not gonna be trying that. So, but okay, little carrying cage, and the company is EXFO, Fiber Inspection Probe. Awesome. So let's power it up and see what it does. So to power it up, you press the power on button, and you press that for a little bit, and it lights up blue. There we are. Then you take your phone and press your finger, find the app that comes with the device. You have to go to App Store on this device, and of course it's compatible with iOS and Android. So I went to the Apple Store and I found the app just by punching in EXFO, and there was just a few apps with that, and found this CMAX 2 mobile that I could connect to. Result, and there is no result right now. What is that? Oh, it has already saved some pictures for me when I was testing. Let's not go there. Let's go connect to it. So I'll go back and set up my Wi-Fi here. Let's see, it's right there. The model is an FIP-435B, so we'll press that one and it will connect to that. It has connected, so we'll go back here, and then we can remove the security cover here, plastic thingy. And I brought a random cable from work, so I have no idea. This does look like it has been used and has been rewrapped. I'm not sure, but remove the the protectors from that. And put the connector in here. Go back to live view. There, it's connecting. And it finds the cable here. Analyzing in progress. And it doesn't actually like this cable, and it will show me now why. So everything within the black circle here is where it should really be clean and clear. So if it's not clean in there, it will fail. So I have a fiber end face cleaning pen. I bought this one in China. This was we got a price at work for a cleaning pin like this, and it was like $150 for a pin like this. Then I asked around, and the price went down to about $50 for a cleaning pin. And then I found it on AliExpress for, what did I pay for this? $14. So let's see if it's worth anything. This works by having a little string in there, in that little window, and when you press it, that spring will clean the head of the fiber optic. So you put that on top of here, and you press it a few times. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that helped any. There. And let's press it again to get a new picture. It still doesn't like it. Yeah. That's not good. So I don't know if the connections on the other end has to be out. Let's try and remove those. I could also be looking at a wrong cable. I'm not totally sure about that. But definitely it looks at the cable and shows us what it can see. And come on. Still not good. Let's try and give it some more of this. That didn't go very well. Yeah. Let's see the other one. It doesn't like that one either. Weird. So also we have these alcohol swipe things. We could try one of those. See if that's gonna help us any. It still doesn't like the cable. Okay, I actually got a green light now, and this is after quite a bit of investigation because I couldn't figure this out. But I think I have enough so that I can try to share with you what I have learned. First, I learned that this is a multi-mode cable and not a single mode cable, which does heck of a difference. Down here there is some test configuration and I couldn't figure out how to change that. But I found out that if I take the cable out and press live data, it will figure stuff out, but I can press this test configuration, select test configuration, and there's all kind of different cables that you can select down here, and I have gone with this multi-mode cable now, and that did so that this showed up green instead of red all the time. Well, I learned that. So now we can go back and check the cable. So when you have a cable like this, they tend to be dirty. So let's just check the top one here first. Let's just see the picture of it. It's approved. I do believe that we can zoom in on that, and it's the black circle in here where the light actually goes through that is the important one. The rest of it is, I've heard that that's the reflector. But if we take the cable out and I put my finger on it, just like that, let's put it back in. Let's have it check it again. That's my finger. The cable looks like this, and it's not approved anymore. So that's a lot of dirt for me just touching it. So now this piece of cloth has dried out quite a bit, but I think we might still be able to get some kind of a result. So let's take the cable out again, clean it a little bit, put it back in, press the button, see what it forms. Okay, didn't get all of it, I see. Yeah, it's still not happy with me. There is still some dirt inside the black circle right there, so I would probably have to do that again. Let's try and use the pin this time. So I'll take it out. There. Let's see how much that removed. Analyzing again. This looks very clean now. It lights up green right away. So I must say this cheap pin from China is proving its worth. So okay, we didn't clean the other one, so let's see the bottom one. Just put that in. Press it again here. Okay, I did clean it with the cloth. I cleaned both of them, but it's not happy about that one. Yeah, it doesn't like the green stuff here. Yeah. Apparently there is too much of that. So let's try the pin on that one. Still not good. That's a bit more difficult. It's actually looking at bigger things outside of the black circle now. So How can that be? Okay, I cleaned it up on the cloth again, and it passes out green. So to use this device, you don't really need the phone. The phone is just to give you a picture. It does all the analyzing over in the box. Even though I had to pick the cables on the phone, but well, you can pick the cable and then the box knows. I don't know what it's called. It was a fiber analyzer. The fiber inspection probe will know what to look for in the cable, and you could just have that box with you out into the field. Let's see the other end of this cable. We haven't messed with that. So right now, I think both of these should be good. Now let's check the top one just to make sure that we are not storing away a bad cable. This doesn't actually look too good. Well, it's still approved, it seems. Yeah, it's still good. So we'll put these caps back on. I did not know that it was this important to keep the ends of the fiber cable that clean. Or maybe they just want to sell this thing and they have to be very clean. Here is the other end. Let's try and put that in. It's not that bad, but it doesn't go through. Yeah, there is some dirt on this thing. Okay, so not too good. Both of them just failed. So let's try and clean it on the little piece of cloth here. The bottom one got very clean. Let's check the top one. Ew. That one didn't do too well. Yeah, that's really dirty. That's really weird. I cleaned them at the same time. Let's try that again. Top one is okay. Let's check the bottom one again. And the bottom one is still okay too. Let's put the protective caps back on so that they don't become dirty again. So it's very clear to see that we really need one of these, because the cables, well, you get a lot better contact, or you'll get a lot better quality on your cables if you have one of these. The only problem with it is that it's over $2,000. Actually just found it on eBay and it's 2,111 pounds, which is way more than dollars because the dollar is pretty low right now. So it's very expensive, but it is really neat to be able to check the cables like that. So this EXFO FIP-435B, well, it's awesome but very expensive. It was a real eye-opener for me. I did not know that the fiber optic cable would become that bad just by tapping it with a finger. And together with this little cheap stick that I found on, well, I found it on AliExpress for 1/10 of the price as I had to pay locally. Well, it also does the job, but this piece of cleaning cloth with some alcohol on it that evaporated 15 minutes ago is really also doing a really good job at this. So might be a good thing to have this in your laptop case. Probably now I have mushed it up with my fingerprints all over it, so I'll throw this one out. So, well, this video was not sponsored, but EXFO. I would like one of these, but I'll have to deliver this one back because I don't think we're gonna buy it. Even though I'll be on the yes team and tell my boss that I think we need this one. Only thing that I don't like about it is when you put it on the table to test something, it doesn't sit very well. That's kind of stupid. But as a thing that you go around in the data center, I'm sure it will be fine if you just hold it in your hand. I think that's cool. They even have a little finger grip for it here, so that's cool. It should be able to store the data, so you can go around in the data center and probe things and then go back to your computer and offload all the pictures. Also do a report. It has the app at least has a reporting feature, so you can kind of test 100 different cables and it will write a report on that. You really get smarter every day. I had no idea that this was this big a problem. Those cables had to be that clean. So, well, hope you got smarter too. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. And have a really nice day. Bye bye.